Hello everyone, it's me again, Steve Doji here, back to more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and I will say Happy New Year right now, in case you guys are watching the video, like, as New Year's happening, but Happy New Year right now. Now, let me start by saying the point of this video was obviously to use Kaioken times 20 with Neo Tri-Beam, right? That was the whole point of the video originally, but instead that didn't end up being the point, because I ran into some of the best Xenoverse 2 players ever. It's so insane. They're just so good, you know. Like, the second I loaded up the match and I saw Hercule, and the only thing he did was spam the same thing every Hercule spams, I was just so motivated. I was like, whoa, this guy must be insane at the game. He must be able to use every character at a high level and not just the OP ones. So, you know, that's what this video will be. It seems like on December 31st, that's the time of me recording this. It seems like on December 31st, where everyone's spending time with their families or doing the things they love the most. What Xenoverse players love the most is to get on the game and do their absolute best to use OP characters and try hard against people that happen to be playing the game around the same time. But that's fair, obviously, right? Because they're so good at the game. So, obviously, once you're amazing god-tier gamer at the game like these fine fellows are, you're allowed to use this momentous occasion to just do this to people online. Yes, that's what it is. I do hope you guys are enjoying your time. And if you, by the way, please, guys, what do you think about next gen for this game? I want to say I'm quite optimistic for next gen, not because I think it'll fix the lag, which is the game's biggest issue, but just because it'll improve the game's performance in general. Because it will cut off all of the Xbox One and PS4 players. I know that sounds really mean, but this game is 7 years old. If you're playing on one of those old consoles, you probably don't enjoy the game anymore. There's no way. I can't imagine you playing Xenoverse 2 for that long and still enjoying the game. And then only having a PS4 or an Xbox One. So yeah, well, I'm glad that it will just, like, you know, separate the player base, so that way the game's connection can be ever so slightly better from less people playing it. But at the same time, this game is practically dead, and the connection is still pretty bad, so what do I know? But yeah, this god gamer Hercule, right? The mega deity gamer Hercule, he's just so... His gaming skills are just so high that when I go for attacks on him, they just never connect. I don't think it's his internet. It's just that my attacks literally phase into his body and they just don't work. Kind of like how when I'm like a million miles away and when people grab, it doesn't hit me. Oh wait, no, it does. It hits me every time. So, you know, I just thought that was pretty interesting that he's got so much gamer score that when I hit him, it doesn't do anything. On top of him, trying his best with an OP character. I just think that's slightly funny. So the next fight, because we have quite a few amazing fights of epic god gamers. The next fight is actually against a Namekian. Now, obviously, I should say the reason why I'm doing post commentary to begin with is because when I initially ran into all of these players, I didn't have much to say because they literally start the fight with cheese, or I see their character. I mean, with skill, and I see their character, and I go, oh, it's one of these. So I'll just wait till the next match, right, to do my recording, because I already know this is going to be a boring, uninteresting adventure. I mean, a high skill gameplay where I have to chase the other person around because their skill is so high that damage that connects onto them and makes a visual effect and a sound effect, but doesn't actually do anything. And they're not spamming; they're using the core game mechanic that allows you to be invincible whenever you want and stun people from across the entire map, and it's completely free and has zero downsides. It's one of those matches, right, where it's the skill ceiling is just so high, it's unbelievable. So high, in fact, that a lot of players would not play the game because that's how high the skill ceiling is. So, yeah, you know, you get one of these fights with a Namekian where it's like, okay, you know, I already know the whole fight's just going to be chasing around the guy who refuses to die while also playing like... I always feel like it's the Namekians that always play like the biggest cowards. I don't... Like, you already have the most health in the game. I'm not sure where that's coming from. And by cowards, I mean heroes. By cowards, I mean like the lion from The Wizard of Oz. He used to be a coward, but now he's a Giga Chad. So yeah, even though it looks like I've got the guy's stamina low and the fight's about to end, it won't, because every single time I hit him, his god gamer skills are so high. There's a visual effect and everything, which makes me go, oh, that means I should still attack, right? But no, that doesn't mean anything. Which I think is one of the biggest issues with Xenoverse 2. The lag it's one of the only games where the lag is so bad it literally betrays the senses you've developed your entire life. where your brain is like visual effects plus sound effect. That means something happens, right? Even a baby, right? If you slam the table, a baby's going to turn and look at the table. Because that's a response you've built your entire life. But Xenoverse 2 is just such a, like a piece, like it's such a good game that it retrains your brain to go, oh, actually this thing that makes sense, it doesn't make sense. You're not supposed to pay attention to the unique sound effect and visual effect that happened in correspondence with the action that was taking place on screen. Xenoverse 2 is just such an amazing game. It dares to break the boundaries and retrain your brain. It's so amazing also that because I have no stamina, I can't use Neo Tri-Beam to finish this guy off. So he actually gets away from the stamina break. He's scot-free. Unfortunately, my build was made for the video, not for, you know, just beating tryhards online. So, I mean, beating amazingly skilled god-tier gamers online. So, obviously, I couldn't do my best, right, even when I had him stamina broken. If I had, like, I don't know, Super Kamehameha, even just that generic regular ultimate, I probably could have just killed him right there when he did his limit burst. Because it was a bad time to limit burst. He just got away with it, unfortunately, because he's so amazing at the game, and not because I had moves on that weren't that great. So obviously after him, I'm like, all right, whatever. We'll do one more match, because those two matches I just had, those two matches actually happened. Those two matches these 3 matches are the first 3 matches of the day, and you're watching them in order. And I should say, from the time I ran into the Hercule to the time the fight with this third guy ends, I was recording for 9 minutes and 55 seconds. So in the span of under 10 minutes, I find 3 absolute god tier gamers that can perfect block while they're behind me and I'm not even attacking in a direction anymore. That's in 10 minutes. You can find 3 alpha god tier gamers that'll make you go, wow, these guys are so good at the game. I'm gonna turn it off and never play it because seeing their high level of skill makes me go, wow, I just can't compete. I'm just gonna turn off the game then, and I'll just never play it. That's how inspiring, that's how high the skill of these gamers are. In fact, I think this gamer's skill is so high, he only uses 2 buttons to win. He only uses the X and the Y button. His skill is just so high. He only needs 2 buttons to win, guys. It just so happens the buttons are the same buttons that everyone abuses online. But don't let that distract you from the fact that he's just a god alpha tier gamer, and he only needs the cancel with lag to get with skill to win. All right. But seriously, Xenoverse needs like help. This game needs help. I don't know why this is what I'm running into. On New Year's, like before New Year's Day, 31st of December, this is what you fight online. I mean, I guess because, like I said earlier, right, you would do what would make you happy on the day leading before New Year's, so that way you could at least say, hey, I ended the year having fun. Some people are probably spending it with family. Some of you are probably spending it with family right now as you're watching the video. And if that's the case, finish your food. I know you're probably at the lunch table right now, just like the dinner table. You're supposed to be like eating, chilling with family, and you're watching this on your phone. Like, stop that. Stop that. Stop that right now. So yeah, people are probably playing the games they like or spending time with their family, you know, enjoying themselves. And for Xenoverse players, this is what they actually find fun. This is enjoying themselves. Doing this on this game. Which is, there's a few words to describe it. I think the opposite of happy would be one of the words. I think it's the word that has like an S and an A and a D. But I don't know. The reason why I might think that though is because I'm just not as good as these gamers, guys. Do you not see how that gamer just effortlessly defeated me with a move that hit me 3 times because of lag? That was sick. I loved it. That was an amazing display of skill, to be honest. I just couldn't compete. After finding 3 matches in the span of 10 minutes that were all people that were so good that I couldn't physically touch them even when I actually did hit them, I was like, hey, you know what? I think that'll be a good place to end the video. I just wanted to document the absolute chadness of these 3 players because you think I want to play the game after that? So I was like, hey, you know what? This will be a good place to end it. And honestly, this will be a good place to end this video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, obviously, again, please leave a like on the video and subscribe as a greatly supports channel. And I do hope that my pain at least brought you some pleasure. And if it didn't bring you some pleasure, then damn, that's kind of a shame. But hey, guess what? I'll make up for it by streaming later today. So please do come by for the stream and enjoy yourselves, amigos. Will I stream today? Yeah, I'll probably stream today. You know what? Let's just have a good time on New Year's. But that'll be it. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed it, then obviously, again, please leave a like, subscribe. It greatly supports the channel. And yeah, leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next. And I will see you all next time, fellas. Love you all. Take care and peace.